Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a quick second and talk about my top three tips for new coaches. I'll try to make this brief. So, my first tip is to share your story and your why often. You don't have to write this big long post every single day or every single week about your journey or your story or anything like that. Share tidbits. So drop little nuggets here and there for people to read or watch, or if you use a fun picture to look at. But just drop a tidbit every now and then, and it'll keep them coming back for more. A good way to do this is Throwback Thursday, Transformation Tuesday, Flashback Friday. Really play into those things that social media has, trending for us right now, because it really can, help push your business forward. So what I do is every now and then I'll share a little tidbit about my life. I'll share something about how my daughter's changed me, or how I was overweight as a kid and I don't want to live that life anymore, or how I had cancer. Something, some little tidbit that has compounded into my why and where I am right now. Um, then maybe once every 2 months or so, I'll do a post about my whole story. And I do that because I feel like a lot of times things can get overlooked, excuse me. But if you do it once every 3 months, and you do a longer post, and you're kind of honest and open and raw, people are going to gravitate towards that raw emotion. So tidbits every so often, and then, I personally do like a longer post every couple of months. My second one is to develop a schedule. When you first sign up as a coach, there's so much information and so many things for you to kind of grasp and get a hold of. It can be overwhelming and exciting, and you probably just want to do all things Beachbody, which in most of our lives is not really realistic. We have other obligations and other responsibilities as well, whether it be family, a full-time job, a part-time job, whatever the case may be. So develop a schedule and write it out and post it somewhere. I have mine up on a corkboard in my office. And then once you're doing it, after a while, it becomes kind of second nature what you should be doing. But it's always good to be able to look at your schedule. And this is for a couple of things. You don't want to be 100% available 100% of the time for your challengers, your customers, or even your coaches, because you need to live your life too. Like I said, responsibilities and family and things like that. But it also helps avoid burnout. It can be so easy to get overwhelmed and just throw your hands up and be like, I'm done. Like, I can't do this anymore. And that's what we want to avoid, because this is such a great opportunity that has been presented to you by your coach. And you have such a great ability to pay it forward and present it to other people as well. You don't want to get burned out, because you're here for a reason, and this is an amazing opportunity. So create a schedule, post it somewhere where you're going to see it every single day, and really try to stick to it. My last tip for new coaches is goal setting, and I make my challengers do this in my groups as well. I personally make yearly, monthly, and weekly goals. So my yearly goals I usually make at the end of the year, in December or the very beginning of January. And actually, my sister-in-law is my success partner, and we will FaceTime at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, and we'll talk about our year goals, and we'll get it out there, and we'll hold each other accountable for them. So that's helpful. Every month I write down what my goals are. On the my planner has the month view and then the weekly view, and on the month view there's a little column down the side that has a place for notes, and I write down my monthly goals. And then on each weekly view I write down my weekly goals, and what I do is I take my monthly goals and I break them up into little achievable goals for a week. And my monthly goals are directly related to my yearly goals. So everything kind of compounds together and comes into the bigger picture. But like I tell my challengers, if you focus on the big picture, like you want to lose 100 pounds, well, that's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next month. That's going to take time, and so are our big goals. So if your goal is to fire your boss and become full-time, that's not going to happen tomorrow. You got to work for it. So breaking those big goals up into smaller goals and delegating them monthly and weekly is kind of what I do. So hopefully these three tips will help you guys get started, and have a great day.